girl with an attitude. The way she will turn up my amplitude. She said she loves me and I love her too. She's a little crazy and she's got her too. Have you seen a girl with an attitude? The way she will turn up my amplitude. She said she loves me and I love her too. She's a little crazy and she's got her too. So we go turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. We go turn up one time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. We go turn up 2 times.
Hello, my people. Here we are today. We're going to make Ogbono soup, YA G seasoning style. So we're going to start with some turkey, smoked turkey wings. You can use smoked turkey necks. You can use smoked turkey drumsticks. Me, I love this smoked turkey because it has a lot of flavor inside. So it brings out a lot of flavor inside of the stew. Next, we're going to do is cut some onions down, chop up some onions. We're going to you can use white onions, you can use brown onions. You know, this is a good step. You just chop up these onions, put it in a bowl, keep it to the side, put some habanero inside. Make sure those habanero do not burst though, because you know if they break is a problem. Then we're going to add some boiling water in a bowl and we're going to put this stockfish inside. You know the stockfish is very hard, so you want to soak it so that it starts getting soft. You can even do it overnight. So then we're going to now cut down this pomo. If you know pomo, you know it's a signature for West African food, which is beef skin. Beef skin is considered leather. Yes, leather is edible, so just know in the Western world, leather is edible. You go to Africa, they will prepare very fine dishes for you with pomo. So after this, we take all of this and we now add it to our pot. We take the smoked turkey necks, the onions and the habanero added to the pot. Then we're going to now wash our beef roast. We have a beef roast that we're going to use for this as well. You take it, you start cutting down all that fat. Cut it all down. You don't want so much fat on your meat. You can leave small because the fat absorbs a lot of flavor. This fat sometimes it can retain so much flavor, but you don't want too much of it, you know, because it's not good to eat fat. It's just for flavor for the stew. So then we now put this all in a pot. We'll take our YA G garlic salt at this step, and we now add YA G garlic salt on this step because this YA G garlic salt is perfect for this. It has some ginger in it, it has cloves, it has some very delicious things. And then next we'll take our YA G all-purpose seasoning. If I tell you this thing is called all-purpose seasoning, it means that it can go on anything you think of, anything you can use it on. Then we're going to take our dawa seeds. You know this dawa is very funky, but the flavor is one of the signature ingredients in our seasoning. So dawa. Then we're going to add the dawa. Then we're going to now take the crayfish that we've grinded down, put some of it. Then we're going to take some beef stock, add some of this beef stock inside, small, just put a little bit, so that way you can now take it and mix all these ingredients, mix them all together, so that way the ingredients go deep into the meat, it absorbs it very well. Then we're going to put it on a pot, turn it on maybe for about 15 minutes, let it be cooking. In the meantime, we're going to now take our okra and we're going to start prepping the okra, cutting it down into smaller pieces, and we're going to add it to the blender. This blender, we will now start blending it down. We don't want to add all the okra. We will only blend half of it. You'll see why later on. So we're going to blend down half this okra, and then we're going to, after we blend half of it, we're going to keep it to the side. Open the pot, mix all the mixture because it has been cooking. So you want to turn it around, make sure it gets a nice mix, stir it around very well, then let it boil up for maybe another 10 minutes. Then we'll turn it into an empty container, all of the contents. Then we're going to use that same pot, put it back on the stove, because we're going to now use that same pot because it has the flavors inside. It's very hot already because we want to fry our palm oil. This palm oil is very good. You can get it in many African markets. There's African markets, there's a Toyin African market, there's Shola's African market. There's many of these African markets you can get this palm oil from. It's a very signature thing. So we're going to fry our palm oil, take our onions and put it inside, stir it, caramelize it, let it caramelize. You want to fry the palm oil first for maybe like a few minutes, then add the onions inside of the hot palm oil, fry it up. Next, we're bringing our ogbono. This is the name of the dish. This is the ogbono soup. This is a seed. This ogbono is very, very delicious and it's very nutritious. All these things that you're seeing, they're very nutritious. Ogbono has a lot of health properties. It's very, very good. So we mix the ogbono inside, stir it around. You take the dawa. Dawa also has so many nutritional properties. It's very healthy, I'm telling you. Then you have all-purpose seasoning. Bring it back. Let's add some more all-purpose seasoning during this step, because that all-purpose seasoning has a lot of flavor. We have very good ingredients inside this all-purpose seasoning. You have red salt, Himalayan salt. These are the good salts that you want to even use. Then we now take our stock, add our stock to this palm oil mix, and then we'll now stir it around, mix it up with the ogbono inside, the dawa inside. Then we're going to cover it and let it cook for give it maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Then we're going to now open it up, add some more of this crayfish inside. You want to circulate some of this crayfish, put it all around, and then it's going to bring out more flavor at this stage. Then you stir it around, make sure it gets deep in there, stir it very well. Then we're going to at this point is we bring back our meat. We bring the meat and the smoked turkey that we put to the side. We're going to add it back into the pot at this stage, and you see how the texture is already showing thickness. Is because of that ogbono that we added. That ogbono is making it draw. You see that drawiness. That's how ogbono is. Some people do not even add okra to this mix. As you see, it already has a drawiness to it. So you see now we're adding this okra. So like I said, at certain times you can even do it without the okra, and you can try it with the okra. Me, I love it with the okra, and so we add this grinded up okra and we mix it up. You see how thick it is now. It's going to become very, very thick because of this okra that we just added. So because of that, what we're going to do now is we're going to add more beef stock. So that way this beef stock will take care of that thickness that it has. So as you add it, you stir it, you're stirring it. You will now determine how you want the texture to be. If you want it to be not as thick as this, you can add some more beef stock to it. After you stir it around, you will know. Once you stir it and everything is evened out, you will now know if you need to add any more beef stock. In this instance, as you see, our soup is very, very thick. We're going to take some more beef stock and we're going to add a little bit more to it. Then after we add a little bit more, we will now do the final stir. We will stir it around very, very well. At this point, everything's intact. All the flavors are inside. The yaji seasoning is inside. You can taste everything at this stage. And you now cover it and let it cook for 10 more minutes. Then we'll bring the tripe that we have to the side. We have tripe that we boil. Some people fry this tripe, so you can boil it. We're going to add it into this mixture at this step here. We'll add the tripe, stir it around, mix it all up. Depends how much tripe you want inside. You can add as much as you like. So we're adding the tripe, we're mixing it all in. Then the tripe is already cooked. It's just that now it just cook a little more with the flavors of this ogbono soup that we have infused into this tripe. We're going to take these chunks of this okra that we kept to the side. Me, this is my style. I love this part because I love those chunks of okra inside of my stew. When I eat this ogbono, I like to have chunks of okra in it. We add a little bit of water so that we, because of the extra thickness, because of the okra, or you can still add beef stock. But because we've already added beef stock, we just said let's add a little bit of hot water inside. Then when you cover it, let it cook simmer it for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're done with the stew. Next, we're going to boil some water for the pounded yam that we're going to make. Here we have pounded yam flour, fufu flour. So, it's not from the scratch of the actual yam tuber. We're taking the pounded yam flour, and we're going to use that flour, and we're going to add it into the boiling water. So now that you add it, use a large spoon, be adding it into the boiled water, because you need to make sure you have your wooden spoon on deck, or you have to be ready, because this step here you have to be fast. You have to start mixing. You have to have your wrist game has to be on point. You must mix and mix and mix and mix and mix. This part is not for the weak wrist. So if you have weak wrist, this part is not for you. Just stay away from doing this part. So get someone to help you. Some people even use a blender, and in this stage, to be honest with you, some people use a blender, but it's, as you can see, the pounded yam gets very thick. So you have to have a very good blender to make this kind of mix using a blender. But the best way, the authentic way, is with your hand, with a wooden spoon. After that, you can add it back to the fire. You don't want any lumps in it. That's why you have to keep mixing and mixing, getting all those lumps out. You don't want any pockets of powder, any pockets of lumps inside. You want to keep mixing and mixing. Then you can cover it up. That is it. It's finished. Pounded yam with ogbono soup, YA G seasoning style. And all these YA G flavors, you can get them on our website, yagseasoning.com, yagseasoning.com. And don't forget, when you're on our site, if you bundle up, you get discounts. Bundle up and you get a discount. Thanks for watching.